Alright, I pretty much am done with some welding. I've got a little bit of stuff to clean up on this part right here. It was all pretty rusted all the way through, all through here, all of this, as you can see where I put my patches, because there's multiple. There's one here, one there, under here, and here. This one I actually used the shrinker stretcher to make it work, and I've got to do some connecting in the back here. It's pretty jacked up. Anyway, I'm working on that, and gonna get these cleaned up. I'm almost done. They actually fit pretty well, so I'm pretty pleased with that. And now I'm just kind of just eyeballing my work here. Not sure what I'm going to do next. I don't know if I'm going to take these down to a B blaster, media blaster, and have them remove everything off of it, or should I just take like a flap disc, not a flap disc, I'm sorry, but like a paint eater stripper, and then just go to it. Under here, on the underneath the underside, I'm gonna go ahead and put a monster liner under there. Very similar to, it's like an undercoating, but also a truck bed liner stuff. I'm gonna put it under here. So I don't really care if rocks hit it or not, but I do want to do a nice job cleaning up this. I'm assuming I gotta strip it down the metal and then put like a fiberglass filler on it and then put some primer on there, but I'm really not sure. I keep seeing two different things, so I'm just kind of looking for a little bit of guidance here. I'm not gonna be doing all of that yet. Gonna fix this, clean up some of this stuff, and then get working on that truck bed. I really have no idea what kind of snake that is, but I just jumped about 50 feet out of my own skin because I was mowing the lawn here and saw that little guy. This is the first snake I've seen in my yard since I've been here in 2 years. But I don't like it. He needs to be evicted, and I'm going to find a way to get rid of him. I don't care what he is, if he's harmless or not, don't give a shit. He's got to go. It's like my shed exploded. I ended up moving everything out of the shed, and I'll show you why here in a second. I ended up pushing the 63 over against the barn by myself. Let me tell you, that was a heavy truck to be pushing. I mean, just the cab and the frame itself, but there's no steering in there, so I had to kind of move it by hand. Anyway, inside the shed here, kind of hard to see. It's still a mess, but my roof, it is rotten, leaking. So I need to do something about this. I mean, literally the guy that got this shed got it off of Craigslist for like 50 bucks. So I'm not putting a whole lot of money into it. I might just go get some corrugated roofing and then just stick it up there. But it's rotten. Like I'm not kidding. Like there's daylight right there. So anyway, that's what I got. Mowed the lawn, got rid of that snake. It's no longer in my yard, and I could care less if it's alive or not. I don't care if it was a gardener snake. It's gone. But let's get some work done on that truck. Brand new radiator. I got this one from Champion. It's an all aluminum 3-row core. The other one I have was just too far gone, so I dropped a couple bucks on this one. It looks pretty good. It appears to be the same size, and from what I've been reading online, they seem to be alright. So gone with the old, and this is going new. Alright, I also got the hood out of the shed as well, since the shed is leaking pretty good, and I'm pretty close to being done with those fenders. I'm going to take this in. This is probably one of the next things I'm going to work on. Fill that hole, see if I can work that dent out. It's got a nice oil can going on right there. Underside doesn't look too bad, but it's got a lot of surface rust, so that might be next. Alright, really just piddling around the yard a lot and trying to clean up the garage a little bit. I'm going to go down tomorrow to see about getting my engine back. Just need a couple little pieces here and there, and I could probably get started on that too. Working on the truck bed. I'm not going to probably do any paint work on it. More likely just get the rust handled, get it outside. I want to get the cab off and inside, get the floorboards done, and then go from there, because right now the cab is like the biggest thing I need done in order for me to get this thing to be running and driving again. That cab needs to be finished, and I would like to get it done first. The truck bed, I could bolt it down, you know, painted red, you know, plaid, who cares. I could bolt it down and put it on the back of that frame, and it'd be just fine. But I need that cab to get the steering wheel back and get the floors done, you know, all that fun stuff. So hopefully I'll get this work going pretty quickly here. My days seem to be getting longer, no matter what. You know, I don't know what to do about getting more hours in the day, but I need to get outside a little bit more and get in the garage. Anyway, y'all have a good weekend and the rest of the week. Take care.